Hello and welcome once again to IndiaGlitz.com. My name's Salil, and we started the year off pretty well with Wazir. It's actually become quite a hit, more than 40 crores at the box office. Mr. Bachchan and Farhan Akhtar, well, there was a great combination there. Now we walk into another film. When I first saw the promo, I said, wow, that looks like a really interesting story. A, because it's real. B, it's got Akshay Kumar. C, it's in the very baby kind of zone, which I really liked last year. So Airlift started off about a real story. We all wanted to know about this Ranjit Katyal, a fictitious character, but there was someone like him also in Kuwait at that time. In 1990, on August the 2nd, when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, I was about 10 years old at that time, watching it on TV, and I remember the Gulf War. Well, this is not so much about the war, but about what happened to these Indians during the war. Because in this film, it clearly states how Saddam Hussein and the Iraqis said that Indians are our friends. That's the reason why there was a safe passage offered to the Indians out of Kuwait. But that entire process is, well, fantastically told in this story. In the first 5 minutes, it starts off with this, about this very rich businessman in Kuwait, who's very close to the Kuwaiti kings, and nothing can really happen to him. But on that night, when it all started, on the 2nd of August, his whole world changes. I think Akshay Kumar is just getting better and better with his selection of films. Sometimes we criticize him for, the rowdy Rathors of the world and the It's entertainment of the world, but then he also does films like this. It's an amazing story about a man, like so many others in Kuwait at that time, went in the 70s or the 60s and refused to say they were Indian. They hated India. But suddenly there was a transformation in that one night, where they suddenly wanted to help every single Indian that there was. So Akshay Kumar has a couple of scenes when he's driving around Kuwait and he's seeing all, the dahshat everywhere and sab log mar rahe hain, and then he starts crying. That scene is fantastic. Then after that, there's another scene, जब उनके ड्राइवर की मौत हो जाती है और वो अपने उस ड्राइवर की वाइफ से मिलने जाते हैं. It's a silent scene for about 30 seconds. But just with the eyes and the gestures, Akshay Kumar wins it all. Is this his finest performance? Possibly. Because it's not a thriller, it's a docudrama. So there are parts where it lags, it's slow, in the first half especially. And I felt that, it could have been sped up a little bit. But you're in the moment, you're in the emotion. And so suddenly you get caught up with it. I had one issue, but I think Nimrat Kaur was incorrectly cast. I think we saw in Lunchbox a fantastic actress, very natural. But here I think she was incorrectly cast, so that was a bit of a drop for me. Also, there were too many characters that Raja Menon tried to sort of build into this story. Maybe one or two would have been nice. Purab Kohli was very good after a long time watching him on the screen. But great eyes, that kajal that he had on was fantastic. So a few characters were fine, but I think there were too many in this movie. But otherwise, it's a real must-watch. The second half gets a lot better. It's not an Argo. It's not like that. There was just about 6 Iranians here. It's a real-life story of 170,000 Indians. You'll enjoy it more. You'll feel more Indian with this. You'll feel patriotic. And Akshay Kumar with a very fine performance. Somehow, you're able to overlook the few flaws in the film. 3.5 stars for Airlift. I really feel that you should go watch this. You'll really enjoy it.